Welcome to the Smite God reveal for Hachiman, Lord of the Eight Banners. War can be brutal, stripping away humanity, leaving behind violent souls. However, there can be honor in war, such as treating enemies with respect and fighting nobly, thus retaining some semblance of humanity. These warriors are coveted by Hachiman, the god of the Eight Banners. The Empress Jingu, while pregnant with Hachiman, led a fierce campaign against the forces that took her husband. Fearing the birth of her son would slow the army's advance, she tied bandages around her belly and held him in the womb for 3 years until the war was done. Finally, as 8 banners descended from heaven to herald his birth, Hachiman was born. Embodying all that is a true warrior, he is temperate but fearless. He teaches how war should be and stands firmly in the battle between gods, retaining his code no matter what may come. Hachiman's passive is Master of Arms. Hachiman grows stronger as he lands his blows. Hitting enemies with basic attacks energizes Hachiman, granting him a stack of mana regeneration. This effect can stack multiple times. Hachiman's first ability is Eagle Eye. When Hachiman uses this ability instead of basic attacking, he fires a series of arrows that do additional damage. Damage is reduced at long range. Each hit may trigger item effects for basic attacks and can critical hit. When activated, Hachiman gains a limited number of arrows that he can fire before reverting back to his normal basic attack. Hachiman's second ability is Heavenly Banner. Hachiman calls down sacred banners from heaven, damaging all enemies in range, granting himself attack speed and leaving a banner which buffs his allies' attack speed while within range. Hachiman's third ability is Iaijitsu. Hachiman dashes forward, damaging and passing through enemies. Upon reaching his destination, Hachiman swings his blade in a full circle, hitting all enemies in range. If hit by both attacks, enemy gods are stunned. Hachiman's ultimate is Mounted Archery. Hachiman leaps on his horse and charges forward. While mounted, he is immune to crowd control and can aim separately from the direction of his horse. He may fire to launch an arrow at every enemy god within his target cone. Hachiman can put a lot of pressure from a distance with his core abilities. Hachiman's first ability allows him to deal damage from a long distance, allowing him to stay safe, while enemies need to be wary. His second ability can either act as a long-range poke ability, or can be cast near himself and allies to boost their offensive power. Finally, Hachiman's third ability can allow him to quickly create distance between his enemies, making it more difficult to lock down Hachiman while he unloads a volley of arrows in their direction. While Hachiman does want to keep his distance, there are times when he can be aggressive and move toward his enemy for a kill. By combining the damage and attack speed from Heavenly Banner with the stun and damage from Iaijitsu, Hachiman can quickly gain the advantage in a one-on-one. First, cast Heavenly Banner directly on your enemy and immediately dash into them, hitting them with both the dash and circle area of effect from Iaijitsu. If timed right, they will take damage from both these abilities instantly, will be stunned, and be vulnerable to Hachiman and his increased basic attack speed. Hachiman has a great deal of freedom when he activates his ultimate, Mounted Archery. Hachiman can aim independently from his movement, which gives him great control of how he approaches the enemy team. Hachiman can easily flank from the side or charge headfirst. Additionally, in a pinch, Hachiman's horse can be a great escape tool, granting crowd control immunity and increased movement speed. Learning how to control this ability and when to use it will be key for good Hachiman players. Hachiman is a hunter who excels at pressuring enemies from afar. With access to abilities that allow him to basic attack and keep distance, he can be a great hunter around objective fights and when sieging into the enemy base. With smart usage of Iaijutsu, mounted archery, and the distance from Eagle Eye, he can be a valuable asset to his team. Pair Hachiman with gods that can keep him safe, such as Kepri, Geb, or with characters that can help him with his early clear, such as Artillo. For Hachiman's ability order, you will want to begin with Heavenly Banner. This ability will be Hachiman's primary wave clear tool, so ranking this early is important. Next, pick up a point in Iaijutsu. This will allow Hachiman to be safe or aggressive depending on how the laning phase is going. Before getting a point in Eagle Eye, get another point in Heavenly Banner first to keep up with lane clear. From here, you should follow the ability priority of Mounted Archery, Heavenly Banner, Eagle Eye, and finally, Iaijutsu. This will give Hachiman the tools he needs, such as early wave clear, safety, or late game damage, as he needs them. Hachiman's build should focus on dealing as much damage as possible with his basic attacks due to the synergy with Eagle Eye and Heavenly Banner. Begin with Death's Toll, Spiked Gauntlet, a single health potion, and a single mana potion. These items will make sure you have the sustain needed to stay in lane. When possible, pick up Devourer's Gauntlet. You want this item early so you can begin building stacks. Warrior Tabby will be your next pickup. The raw power of this item will work well with the bonus attack speed from Heavenly Banner and the critical strike items you will be building in the late game. The Executioner will round out your mid-game with the bonus attack speed and physical protection shred. With these core items finished, you will want to begin working on your late game items. Rage, Deathbringer, and Titan's Bane will give Hachiman a high chance to crit, bonus damage during a crit, and enough penetration to hurt squishy and tanky enemies alike. Thanks for watching the Smite God reveal for Hachiman, Lord of the Eight Banners.